Spotlight, we've just been told, and this is serious, a second Sufi priest from the Nizamuddin dargah in Delhi has gone missing in Pakistan. The first one is by the name of Asif Ali Nizami. He went missing. As per reports, he is untraceable in Karachi. Since Wednesday, the priest has been identified, as I mentioned, by Asif Ali Nizami. The family of the priest have now approached Home Minister Rajnath Singh. The Indian High Commissioner in Islamabad has also approached the Pakistani Foreign Office for help. Pakistan has said initially that they will trace, and all efforts will be made to trace this missing priest. I've been getting further reports that a second individual might also be missing, but these are yet to be confirmed from official sources. But the wheels of government machinery have now been tapped by the family members in Delhi, who are now seeking accountability from Pakistan on what actually has happened. Geeta, what do we know so far?
Well, as of now, the Indian High Commission and the spokesperson of the Indian High Commission has told us that they have taken up the matter with the Pakistani Foreign Office. There are two Indian clerics, one the head priest and his nephew, both gone missing from two different cities of Pakistan, which Rishabh brings us to question whether if it was just a chance of both of them.
Yeah, Geeta, if I understand, one was Karachi, the other was Lahore. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
So you're saying the head priest and his nephew, both two individuals in two different cities, have gone missing simultaneously?
Have gone missing, and this is why we're asking whether they've been picked up by authorities. The Indian High Commission has raised the matter with the Pakistani Foreign Office, seeking the Pakistani machinery to find these two missing Indians from Pakistan, the head priest in Karachi and the nephew in Lahore. But also, we wonder and ask whether if it's the establishment that's picked up these two Indians, important people because they represent Nizamuddin Auliya, the very important dargah that represents an entire community, and they were there for a religious function, a congregation which was attended by none other than the Prime Minister, after which they went ahead and wanted to meet family. We do not know where they went missing from, whether they went missing from the airport or, for that matter, from somebody's residence. But
okay, so it is, Geeta, again, it is seeming extremely suspicious what has happened. Now, there are a couple of fundamentals which you know, Geeta, which I want you to share with our viewers. First of all, Pakistani visas to Indians, any Indians, are only granted city-wise. Secondly, any Indians of any particular standing who travel to Pakistan generally are monitored by Pakistani intelligence on their whereabouts. So it is difficult to say that Pakistan has no idea where these people are.
Well, absolutely. One, it is, and they're not just people who cross from the border and meet family members, Rishabh. They're two very important individuals. One, the head priest of Nizamuddin Auliya, a very important cleric who was invited there. And such people of that stature, when they travel to Pakistan, they're not just tracked, but also have agents who follow them everywhere they go, whether if it's a private meeting or, for that matter, congregations that they attend. Highly unlikely that Pakistan would not know where they are. The Indian High Commission has raised the matter. Family, a very worried and concerned family, has sought meeting with the Home Minister over here, with Rajnath Singh, and even as that is happening, Pakistan completely is saying they're absolutely unaware of the whereabouts.
It's very suspicious. Very, very suspicious activities happening, Geeta. These gentlemen have been missing since when?
Well, what we're given to understand is that they've gone missing since yesterday. They were in Pakistan for quite a few days, but their location and their whereabouts have not been known, and it's the family that alerted when they tried to get in touch with the head. But their location and their whereabouts have not been known, and it's the family that alerted when they tried to get in touch with the head priest and his nephew. They really could not get in touch with them, and it was since yesterday that they've not been able to reach, after which the Indian High Commission was informed. Indian High Commission has taken up the matter with the Pakistani Foreign Office. So since yesterday, we are being told that they have not been able to locate these two individuals.
Very suspicious. Very suspicious. Anybody with even a modicum of understanding of what happens when Indians of any note, let alone ordinary citizens, travel to Pakistan, know that they're only given visas for particular cities, and without doubt, Most of them are tracked by Pakistani intelligence for obvious reasons. So for Pakistan to come out and say that they have no idea where these people are is very, very suspicious. This is the head cleric of the Nizamuddin Dargah in Delhi, the Dargah of Nizamuddin Auliya Chishti, his nephew. Both these individuals now missing in Pakistan for the past 24 hours plus. They are incommunicado from their families. They were in two separate cities, in Lahore as well as in Karachi. General G.D. Bakshi joining us on the broadcast. General G.D. Bakshi, given the fact that these are very well-known people invited to Pakistan, and we know that known people invited to Pakistan from India are tracked very carefully by Pakistani intelligence, for the Pakistanis now to claim that they have no idea where these people are is very suspicious, sir.
Extremely suspicious. There is something behind this. This could not have happened just like that. I have my apprehension that these poor people seem to have been kidnapped, and we only pray for their safety. Pakistan is becoming absolutely lawless area. It is the epicenter of global terrorism. Nobody is safe in that God-benighted country, and they will neither live in peace nor let
if you look at the fact, G.D. Bakshi, now this is the head priest and his nephew. They were in two separate cities, one in Karachi, one in Lahore. For the both of them to have gone missing at the same time from two different cities is almost inconceivable, sir.
See, the fact of the matter is that these are from the Shia orders or from the
Sufi,
I would
yeah.
say the Sufi orders. So, the Shias and the Sufis are being slaughtered in Pakistan. So, I would not be surprised if some Wahhabi zealots have tried to do them harm. It is extremely...
Well, hopefully not. We are told at this point of time, General, that the Home Ministry and the MEA have now gotten in touch with the Pakistani Foreign Office. It is very strange that the Pakistani Foreign Office is thus far unaware of where these people are. You can take it for granted that these people would have been tracked within Pakistan. Very, very suspicious circumstances. But our thoughts and prayers with the family members of the head priest of the Nizamuddin Dargah in Delhi and his nephew, that they turn up quickly and they turn up safe and are able to come back home as soon as possible. We'll keep on tracking these developments as they come in. For now, I've run out of time on the spot.